As has been the case throughout most of this women's NAIA Division I National Championship tournament, we've got a good one going through 20 minutes. Welcome back to Frankfort, Kentucky, the Frankfort Convention Center here in the capital of the Bluegrass State. This is the first game of the round of 16, 8 games here. This is the beginning of the second half, game 1. Baker in navy blue with the basketball, down 1. Kirsty M shot no good. Bethel, a 7 seed, knocked off 2 seed the Masters out of California in their first game. Hoping to knock off 3 seed Baker here and continue their run. Foster, tough shot, no good. Wallace with 3 fouls, starts the second half, gets the rebound. Very closely matched. I'm looking at stats here, and we'll give some to you momentarily. And I think you'll see, oh, nice take and the bucket by Shea Shoemaker. Fouls on Kenyatta Drake. Neither team shot the ball particularly well. 38.5% in the first half for Baker, 23%, 9 of 39 for Bethel, but they did hit 10 of 13 free throws, which helped give them the lead. Turnovers a big number, 11 for Baker, only 5 for Bethel. That's going to be a travel. Wallace had 3 block shots the first half. Now we have a shot clock issue they're going to take care of.
For Bethel, number 11, Katie Van Dyke.
So neither team shot it well, and Baker sloppy with the basketball. Kind of the story there, and that's going to be a 5-second violation. So Bethel turns up the heat. And Taylor Foster only 4 of 12 in the first half. Portia Harris 2 of 9. But Foster 8 rebounds, Portia Harris 9 rebounds. That is unbelievable. Both teams with 26 rebounds in the half, and there's the roll. Taylor Foster hits the first shot of the second half. And almost a turnover. Chase says, all right, I'll just shoot it. Nobody's going to come get me. And Taylor chased first bucket. And now it's 34-31 Baker. And some young men that have made the trip down to root Baker on, running around having a good time here at the Frankfort Convention Center. Another block shot for Baker. Portia Blue. Him didn't play a lot of minutes, and first there's a travel. Van Dyke definitely took an extra hop. When we saw Baker in the first half with their starting 5, they played extremely well. They were efficient. And after they started going to the bench, dropped off a bit. And about that same time, Bethel's defense just got very stingy. Shot blocked, just grabbed out of the air by Portia Harris. Not just a block, that was a snatch. Nice turn, layup good. Portia Harris showing a lot of game. Out of bounds off of Shoemaker.
For Bethel, number 23, Alicia Gentry.
Blue will take a seat. Alicia Gentry will come into the game. Wheel it out front. Nice low post entry pass. Harris right at Wallace, who has 3 fouls, and Harris finishes. Portia Harris is playing extremely hard. Averages just under 10 points per game. That's charge, no doubt. Harris set up, took it. As Shea Shoemaker ran right through her.
Number 15, Shea Shoemaker. Her first, team first.
(35-34). Bethel seesaws on top. Foster going right at Shoemaker, almost lost it. But Foster can score in so many ways. She can shoot from the outside, take you off the dribble, post up, and we'll get Bethel to take a timeout here. 35-34. Got another good one from the Women's NAI National Tournament in Frankfort, Kentucky.
The winner of this game advances to Saturday's 2 o'clock quarterfinal round. They'll take on the winner of Lewis Clark and Queen Hartness. Coming up next.
Bethel with a little timeout there to calm things down and talk about how they want to attack this possession. There's 12 on the shot clock and counting. Pick out front, nice. Shot blocked by Wallace, even with the 3 fouls. One after that one, got all ball. Garza. Chase wants to set the screen at the top. Shoemaker uses it. Dangerous pass, almost stolen away. Now a long three, Garza off the mark. Garza was pretty far out there. We've seen her have great range, but that one missed the mark. Foster, another entry pass. Harris, they're going to keep feeding the post. Wallace fell down and then picks up the foul because of it. That will be her fourth with 5:42 left, or 15:42 left in this contest.
Report, team second. At the line for Bethel, Portia Harris will shoot 2. For Baker, number 30.
Now Wallace will have to sit for quite some time. Thought she was a little unlucky there, just tripped and fell, and it looked like after the shot, Portia Harris came down, fell over her, and pick up the 4th foul. Dangerous pass. Kirsty M with it. Pull up, good. M with 4. Three-pointer off the mark by Gentry, and good effort going to the floor there. I believe that was Simpson diving to the floor. Pass in, Foster, that's just too easy. If she catches it there, it's either a basket, a foul, or both. And a bad pass. Chase trying to get it to the cutting Simpson, and not only was it defended pretty well, but a tough angle. 38-36 Bethel. We've now played 5 minutes of the second half. These two going back and forth at each other. Back cut, Foster, and she's fouled by Simpson.
Baker fouling number 30, Rashida Simpson, her third, team third.
Third on Simpson, and
Taylor Foster will shoot 2.
Foster only has 1 attempt on the game from the free throw line. It was after an AM1. That one no good. Pull up from the baseline and wouldn't fall for Kirsty M. Street to the basket. Jacqueline Street streaks to the bucket. Now it's out to a 5-point advantage for Bethel. And that's a charge. Nope, block. That was close. Like official got it right.
Bethel foul number 32, Taylor Foster. Her second, team second. Returning for Bethel number 22, Kenyatta Drake.
Drake will come in and replace Harris, give her a bit of a breather. Left hand, nice little pivot move for the lay-in. Shoemaker gets the bucket. Ben Lister of Baker wants a timeout. 14:05 left, 41-38. Another good one from the Women's NAIA National Tournament in the round of 16. In low, and Drake gets the bucket. Kenyatta Drake with 5. Now posting up down low with Shoemaker, guarded by Van Dyke. Shot blocked. That'll be on Van Dyke.
Second, team third. At the line for Baker, Shea Shoemaker will shoot 2.
Shoemaker makes the first. .81% free throw shooter. Misses. Another take by Street. Last few trips, she is just blistered to the basket. And right back down quickly, answering Shoemaker. Street again. Gentry rebound, good.
Alicia Gentry.
Shoemaker at Gentry. Over the baseline, M for 3. Good! Kirsty M with 7. And it's 47-44 now. Bethel lead. Street stays with it. And Jacqueline Street has just decided all of a sudden she could take over the game. Got a hand on that pass, kept alive to the floor. Jump ball, and it will go to Bethel.
Returning for Baker, number 23, Angel Woods. And for Bethel, number 1, Jamie Hodge.
See in the game there, Sheets with the basketball. That's also Woods in the game for Baker, and Bethel just, Jacqueline Streets decided, all right, it's my ball game. 7-point lead. Woods cut off. Garza directs a little traffic, gets the screen by Simpson. Step back three, it's good. We talked about how poorly both teams shot in the first half. They have picked up the pace now. Street again, that one no good. And then she commits a foul on the rebound.
Bethel foul number 15, Jacqueline Street. First second.
And it's almost like Chris Nelson decided over there during that last timeout, okay, I don't think they can stay in front of Jacqueline Street off the bounce. Let's just ISO her and let her go. And she has lit it up. Had 8 quick points there. Woods, charge. And you could see it coming. Kayla Sheets slid over from the help side. Got outside the arc and just waited. Woods ran right through her. Good team defense from Bethel on the interior today. Foster knocked away by Shoemaker. Garza now will push it up. Shoemaker wants it for 3. She'll take it. No good. And that's going to be a foul on, I think they're going to say maybe Sheets pushed off.
Bethel foul number 1, Taylor Sheets. Her first, team 5th.
Little discussion between the coach and the official, and the fans from Baker are telling the coach from Bethel to have a seat. I don't think he'll listen to him. Sheets up with it. Excuse me, Street. I'm sorry, they have Street and Sheets in the game. That's Street, and she continues just to slash to the basket. And right now, Baker has no answer for Jacqueline Street, who just has said, all right, somebody doesn't get in front of me, I'm going to the rack every time. And now a turnover.
For Bethel, returning number 34, Portia Harris. And number 11, Katie Van Dyke. Number 23, Alicia Gentry.
Kayla Sheets will leave the game. So it's Foster, Street, Van Dyke, Harris, and Gentry for Bethel. Woods, Shoemaker, Simpson, Garza, and M for Baker. There's Garza with the basketball, pushing it up 2-on-2 out to M, and now she goes baseline, and she is fouled.
Bethel foul number 23, Alicia Gentry. Her second, team 6th. Baker number 1, Jamie Hodge.
Jamie Hodge in the game now for Baker, replacing Kirsty, I'm sorry. Woods in traffic, shot partially blocked, gets her own rebound, blocked again. Harris doing battle down there. Simpson, hoop and the foul.
Basket by Rashida Simpson. Bethel foul on number 34, Portia Harris. Her third.
Good work on the glass from Baker there.
At the line for Baker.
2 or 3 efforts out of Woods, and then Simpson comes in to get the bucket. Flat free throw won't fall. 53-49 Bethel. Foster forced that one a little bit. She hadn't put up a shot in a while and maybe needed to, and took it the wrong spot. Shoemaker. Garza 3. In and out. Harris another rebound. Street. Down Harris. That's too easy. Letting her catch it that deep and just turn. That's just shooting fish in a barrel there for Portia Harris. High, low, dangerous pass, stolen away. Tried to get it from Woods down to Simpson. Street, and that's going to be contact against Shoemaker.
Baker fell at number 15, Shea Shoemaker, her second, team fifth.
And now with 8:42 left, we'll see Coach Ben Lister come back with Macy Wallish. As Street hits the free throw. Also back in is Bouchelle. Woods and Simpson will go take a rest. Timeout Bethel. Chris Nelson wants to have a chat. 8:42 left. His ladies up by 8 over the 3-seed Baker. Baker brought some of the biggest crowd of the tournament with them from Kansas, and they're on their feet trying to urge their ladies this trip as they have fallen behind by 8. Wallish, 16-footer, good.
Macy Wallish.
(57-51). Baker showing zone here now this trip. It's knocked away from behind, controlled. Now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Baker. Good effort in there by Jamie Hodge.
Return for Bethel, number 2, Portia Blue.
Portia Blue back in as she'll replace Katie Van Dyke. Garza has the ball, guarded by Street. In the corner, Shoemaker cut off by Blue. Garza, floater off the glass, won't fall, off the hand of Wallish, out of bounds to Bethel. Van Dyke back in replacing Blue, and it looks like already in this one that maybe Chris Nelson started an offense for defense with Portia Blue playing the D. Van Dyke back in for offense. You don't see that typically this early in a game, but he got the opportunity with the dead ball and took advantage of it. Harris with it baseline, double team out, Foster, 3-ball. Big shot there, and a big smile on the face of Taylor Foster. Her second 3, biggest lead of the game, 9. Make it 7 as Wallace answers. Harris, no good. Hodge with the rebound, and now she'll push it up. Doesn't have the numbers, but beats everybody down the court, misses the layup. Wallace rebound won't go. Goes back up again, too strong, but it falls. Wallace hampered by foul trouble, but when in the game has played very well, and this little spurt has it back to a 5-point game. Harris, right at Wallace, nice little hesitation. And Bethel doing a good job of getting Harris the ball deep in the paint, and that's one of the things that Baker has struggled is keeping her from that area. Garza, runner from the baseline. Little pull-up, I should say. Harris now a little farther out on the floor. Gentry takes the shot, no good. Wallace rebound, foul on Harris. Harris is tired. It's the 4th on Harris. You may see her take a seat for a couple of minutes, A, for the 4th foul, and B, because she is gassed. Now back for a defensive substitution as Blue back in, as is that is Kenyatta Drake. And Kayla Sheets. And Macy Wallace will go on the line to shoot 1 and 1. Misses. She's missed 3 in a row after making 4 in a row in the game. Street has it knocked away, but the foul's going to go on Shoemaker, and I think that's 4 on Shoemaker.
Baker foul number 15, Shay Shoemaker. Her 3rd.
Check that, her 3rd foul.
At the line for Bethel, Jacqueline Street will
Jacqueline Street to shoot 2. And how good has she been in this one, especially the second half? Wow. $18 points for Street. Good screen out front. Wallace, they missed her on the roll. Maybe a walk, no call. Garza, no good. Foster tapped it, saved it. Nice effort. Sheets will slow it down. She and her Lady Wildcat teammates up by 7. Taking on the Baker University Wildcats. Foster, stripped by Shoemaker. Hodge pushing it up. Splits the defense. They'll say that's a charge. That's a tough call. It's the 3rd time in this game that Kayla Sheets has taken a charge.
Bethel, number 11, Katie Van Dyke.
(64-57). Van Dyke can shoot the 3 off the